and the ranking videos have returned to the channel. Yo, what is going on, guys? EmSwizzle here, and today I woke up and I realized I've never actually ranked all of the Animal Crossing games. I've ranked theme songs, I've ranked events, I've ranked, hourly songs. I've ranked everything but the actual games themselves. I've ranked a lot of things similar to this, but never actually put all the games in order. So that's what we're doing here today. You really think that I should have done this by now, but one of my videos, I really have not ranked all the games on their own. So this one will be quite interesting, I say. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get right into ranking all the games for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Let's go. Honestly, I actually want to double check to make sure I've not done this yet, so let me see. Alright, I've just double checked that I did not do this yet, and let's go ahead and let's start ranking these. So first one, we have Animal Crossing City Folk, and sorry, it's a little bit cut off. So we have City Folk. Now, for City Folk, I like it. I've actually been playing it a lot recently. I've been making like pathways. I've been making my town a lot nicer. Honestly, I think City Folk could be one of my top 3, if not top 2, or even top 1. I think I'm gonna put City Folk at I think I'm gonna put Animal Crossing City Folk at an A. It's almost an S tier for me, but I kind of already know what's gonna go at S tier. So yeah, so City Folk is an A tier. It's a great game. I wish I was around for when it was in its prime, but I was not, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I still play it to this day. I started like this January, and my town is coming along pretty nice, and I love the entire city concept of this. So yeah, City Folk is an A tier. So next we have the GameCube game. Now GameCube, I've not played it recently. I have played it before, just not anytime recently. GameCube. Now, for it being the first ever Animal Crossing game to exist, I think I'm gonna give it a solid B tier. I feel like, now yes, it is the first game, so you can't really criticize it too much. They were still trying to figure out what they wanted for this game, but I think a solid B tier because I would hate to say that it's not as good as the other ones, but it's the first ever game. I just can't give it an A tier. So I think a B tier is fair for the first game. It had everything that the newer games have. It's just and I'm not doing this for the graphics. I'm doing this for the gameplay, and that goes for each of the games. So B tier for me for GameCube, and yes, honestly, where I'm gonna put it. It has events, it has everything. It's just, it's hard to explain because it's the first ever game. You can't criticize it, like I said, because it's first. But B tier it is. Next, we have Animal Crossing Wild World. Maybe I won't say my worst or my least favorite game, because it's not that bad, but I think I'm gonna put it at B. Like, it's not that bad. Probably my least played game out of all these. But yeah, I won't go off of graphics. I'll go off of gameplay. Yeah, so I say B tier. I'm not a big fan of how it didn't have events, which is obviously fine, but maybe that's just why I play a little less. I'm not too sure, but it did have other things, so that's cool. I mean, I feel like each game has their pros and cons, and this one's Wild World is pretty cool. Is pretty cool. So that's that. Next we have Animal Crossing New Leaf. New Leaf, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a solid S tier. New Leaf is probably my favorite Animal Crossing game of them all. New Leaf is the best. I love it. I love it from everything from the events to, honestly, I like how it takes a long time, or I mean, sometimes in some cases it can take a long time to pay off, bridges or public works projects. I like that because it kind of builds up your town steadily, and I like the long process, so I like that. So yeah, New Leaf, I think it's an S tier for me, and the soundtrack is great, from the theme song to hourly themes. It's all good. And then next we have Happy Home Designer, my favorite spinoff and my second favorite game. Solid S tier for me. The theme song is great. The concept is great. I love that it's a spinoff. We need some more spinoffs for Animal Crossing. I need that. I want that. A new spinoff for Animal Crossing. Even like Happy Home Designer 2. The only thing I don't understand is how you can make everyone's house but not yours. Okay, you know what? I don't know. But anyways. Next we have Amiibo Festival. Now, a lot of people would put this at D tier. Although I grew up with this game. Which would leave some nostalgia and memories. I'm going to put it at B tier. Because I gotta say, it's not a game that'll keep you occupied for the longest time. But it's still a good game in my eyes nonetheless. So I think I'm going to put it at B tier. That is pretty good. I like that. So B tier it is. Next, we have Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Now, I can't say that I've played a lot of this game. I've played a pretty good amount, a pretty fair amount. But I cannot say that I've played too much. But I think it's good enough for an A tier. It has the nice music, nice concept. I do like the concept of a mobile game, not only a mobile game, but I don't know. I was playing it one night. And I had a lot of enjoyment while playing it. I played it for like an hour straight. It was very, very fun. If you guys have not tried Pocket Camp, that is the only free one on this list. I would go try it. It is great, and you get it on any kind of mobile device. Next, and finally, we have Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm gonna give this one a solid A for its for more features such as terraforming, items outside, all that kind of stuff. But it's also not an S tier because of the lack of updates. Now, I do want to clear up. I get that we shouldn't demand updates for a game, for any game that is. But and I'm not even like demanding them. I'm just like asking for them, kind of. But for a game that doesn't even compare at this point, or I wouldn't say doesn't compare, but like isn't like it doesn't have the content that like these games have. Like I feel like we should just have updates. I feel like we should have had all of it at the start, which is why I want updates so bad. So yeah, I just want to clear that up. But New Horizons definitely an A tier for me. That's gonna stay there. And yeah, so guys, that is my complete list. Let's go through the list. We've got New Leaf and Happy Home Designer at S tier, City Folk, Pocket Camp, and New Horizons at A tier, and GameCube, Wild World, and Amiibo Festival at B tier. So overall, I think that's a pretty solid list. I like that. And yeah, comment down below what you guys think about this list, and what would you change, what would you keep, and yeah. So guys, that is all for the video today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. I post Animal Crossing content every single day. I keep you guys updated on leaks, predictions, data mines, updates, all that kind of stuff. I have a series called Nookling News where I keep you guys updated on all that kind of stuff. And like the video if you guys did enjoy my list, and comment down below what you would keep or change with my list, and also what you thought about it. And also, if you're still sticking around, comment down below the word tier, because I ranked all the different tiers. Comment down below the word tiers so that I will know that you are still sticking around, and I'll be replying and liking all those comments. Also, looking to becoming a channel member. Being a channel member gets you awesome perks for the channel, and also supports the videos that I make. So look into that if you're interested. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
When I say that we're done, but I say that we're done every day. Don't want me back, but you're keeping me rough. You tell me what you want from me. You look so 50, is you really with me? Cause I can be gone in a day. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?